Hi, I am Saqib Rehan, Assistant Professor in Mount Carmel College, Bangalore. Today in this video, I will show you how to calculate the arrival time, how to calculate the arrival date and day with the help of time zones of the countries and the GMT time and the total flight journey from one country to another country. If you talk about the calculation of arrival time, there are different ways to calculate the arrival time, date and day. So there are different situations as well. So here you can see case number 1, where a flight is taking departure from a city or any country which is in plus time zone and it is arriving at a destination which is in minus time zone. So what will be the calculation in this case? Now you can see the case number 2, which is a flight is taking departure from a city which is in minus time zone and it is arriving at a destination which is in plus time zone. So the calculation in case number 1 and case number 2 will be different from each other. Here you can see the case number 3. Here a flight which is taking departure from any city which is in plus time zone and it is arriving at a destination which is also comes in plus time zone. Case number 4 is just opposite to the case number 3. Here a flight which will take departure from a city which is in minus time zone and it will arrive at a destination which is in minus time zone. So there are basically 4 situations, and in this 4 situation calculation of arrival time, arrival date and arrival day will be different from each other. So we will start with the case number 1, where a flight will take departure from a city which will come in plus time zone and it will land at a destination which will come in minus time zone. So before going into the calculation part, we should understand why these are the things like GMT time, international date time and the total flight journey. Why these things are very important in the tourism industry. Okay, so let me give you an example so that we can understand the importance of this GMT time and the total flight journey time. So here a lady, you can see a lady, Miss Versa. She is living in Japan. She is taking a flight from Tokyo at 21 hours 30 minutes on Monday 5th January 2020 and arriving at Los Angeles. The total flight time, the total flight journey is 9 hours 45 minutes. So in this case, if Miss Versa, who is a traveler who is living in Japan, if she is taking a flight from Tokyo and if she is not aware about the GMT time rules, international dateline rules and regulation, so she will be thinking that if she is taking departure at 21 hours 30 minutes, the total flight journey 9 hours 45 minutes. So after 9 hours 45 minutes she will be at the destination, that is Los Angeles. After a total journey of 9 hours 45 minutes she must be at the destination, right, as per her point of view. But if we will see the actual calculation, it is quite different from the Miss Versa's point of view. So now we will see the calculation. So as per her understanding, she should reach the destination at 21 hours 30 minutes plus total journey, that is 9 hours 45 minutes, and that will come 7 hours 15 minutes. Next day, that will be 6 Jan, 7 hours 15 minutes she will reach the destination and the date will get changed. Now it will become 6 January and even the day will get changed. Now it will be Tuesday. So if she doesn't know the GMT times and she doesn't understand the time zone of different countries. So basically she will add the total journey in the departure time, and she will understand that she will reach the destination at 7 hours 15 minutes. But if we will see the actual thing that will happen here, so it is quite different from her understanding. So now we will try to understand the actual calculation, how we can calculate with the help of time zone of Tokyo and time zone of Los Angeles, with the help of Tokyo time zone and with the help of Los Angeles time zone. In the middle you can see GMT time, which is called Greenwich Mean Time. It is an imaginary line which passes through London. On the basis of this GMT, we have divided the world into 24 different time zones. 12 time zones ahead of GMT, which is on the eastern side of GMT, and 12 different time zones on the western side, which is behind of GMT. And each time zone has 15-degree distance, and 15-degree distance is equal to 1 hour. So if the time in London is 12 o'clock in the afternoon, the time in India will be 5 o'clock 30 minutes in the evening, because we know that India is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of GMT. So Indian time will be more than the GMT time. If the time in London is 12 in the noon, then the time at Brazil will be 9 in the morning, because the Brazil is 3 hours behind of GMT, and because of that the time will be less than the time of GMT. Now we will solve the question. When the flight is taking departure from the Tokyo, the time is 21 hours 30 minutes, that is the departure time, and we know that Tokyo is ahead of GMT because it is on the eastern side of the GMT. So basically the time at the GMT location, which is in London, will be behind of the time of Tokyo. So the GMT time will be less than the time of Tokyo. So first we have to calculate the GMT time with the help of time zone of Tokyo, which is plus 9 hours. Here you can see this is the GMT time of Tokyo. With the help of that we will try to calculate the GMT time. So when the flight is taking departure, the departure time is 21 hours 30 minutes, and we know that Tokyo is ahead of GMT. If we want to calculate the GMT time, we have to go back 9 hours to find out the GMT time, because GMT time will be the less than the time of Tokyo. So in that case, from the departure time, that is 21 hours 30 minutes, we have to deduct 9 hours. If we will deduct 9 hours from the departure time, which is 21 hours 30 minutes, we will get the GMT time. So the time at the GMT location will be 12 hours 30 minutes. That will be the GMT time, and even the date will be the same because we are just going back 9 hours. So it will be 12 hours 30 minutes, that is in the afternoon. The date will be the same, 5th January, and even the day will be the same, that is Monday. So when the time at Tokyo is 21 hours 30 minutes, at the time of departure, the time at GMT is 12 hours 30 minutes on 5th of January. Now we will solve the question. Now we will solve the question. When the flight is taking departure from Tokyo, the time is 21 hours 30 minutes, that is the departure time. And we know that Tokyo is ahead of GMT because it is on the eastern side of GMT. So basically time at GMT location, that is London, will be less than the time of GMT because London is behind of Tokyo. GMT is behind of Tokyo. So the time at the GMT location will be less than the time of Tokyo. So first we have to calculate GMT time with the help of time zone of Tokyo, which is plus 9 hours. If we want to calculate the GMT time, we have to go back 9 hours so that we can find out the GMT time. So from the departure time, that is 21 hours 30 minutes, if we will deduct 9 hours, we can find out the GMT time. So we have to go back 9 hours to find out the GMT time. Once we have found out GMT time, on that basis we can calculate the local time of Los Angeles. So here we are just going back 9 hours and now we will solve the question. When the flight is taking departure from the Tokyo, departure time is 21 hours 30 minutes and the time zone of Tokyo is plus 9 hours. So it means that Tokyo is 9 hours ahead of GMT. Tokyo is 9 hours ahead of GMT. So when the time at Tokyo is 21 hours 30 minutes, so the time at the GMT location will be less than the time of Tokyo. So if we want to find out the time at the GMT location, that is also London, we have to go back because GMT time will be less than the Tokyo. We have to go back 9 hours to find out the GMT time. From the departure time, if we will deduct 9 hours, we will find the GMT time, that will be 12 hours 30 minutes, and even the date will be same because we are just going back 9 hours. Even the day will be same, Monday. Once we have calculated GMT time, that is 12 hours 30 minutes, 5th January 2020 Monday, on that basis we can calculate the local time of Los Angeles because we know the time zone of Los Angeles, that is minus 8 hours. Minus 8 hours means that Los Angeles is behind of GMT. How many hours behind? Minus 8 hours. Minus 8 hours behind of GMT. So from the 12 hours 30 minutes, if we will go back minus 8 hours, we can find out the local time of Los Angeles. From the 12:30 we have to deduct 8 hours so that we can find out local time of Los Angeles. So here once we have deducted 8 hours from the 12:30, we got the 4:30, that is on the 5th January, that is early morning, and the day will be the same, Monday. So once we have calculated the local time of Los Angeles, now only we have to add the total flight journey. The total flight journey we have mentioned in the question is 9 hours 45 minutes. So from in the local time, that is 4 hours 30 minutes, if we will add total journey, that is 9 hours 45 minutes, we can get the arrival time at the destination. So arrival time at the destination will be 13 hours 75 minutes, and the date will be 5th Jan, because that is 4 o'clock 30 minutes, that is in the morning. So we are adding total journey, that is 9 hours 45 minutes, so it will become in the afternoon, that is 13 hours 75 minutes. So 75 we can convert into 75, we can write as 1 hours 15 minutes as well. So this 1 hour we can add in the 13, and it will become 14, and that 15 minutes. So Miss Varsha, she will be reaching at the destination 14 hours 15 minutes, that is in the afternoon, and the date will be 5th January 5th January, and the day will be Monday. So as per Miss Varsha's understanding, as per her point of view, she should reach the destination at 7 hours 15 minutes. And how she has calculated? She has added total flight journey in the departure time, that is 21 hours 30 minutes, and she has added 9 hours 45 minutes in the departure time. She got the 7 hours 15 minutes, that will be on the next day, that is 6 January 2020 on Tuesday. 7 hours 15 minutes she is reaching at the destination as per her point of view. But once we have calculated with the help of time zone, the actual arrival at the destination is coming 14 hours 15 minutes, and that is on 5th January 2020 on Monday. But she is reaching on Tuesday because of this time zone, because she doesn't understand the importance of time zone. So now in the next slide we will see the consequences, what will happen at the destination once she will reach the destination. So problem at the destination, here you can see problem at the destination. If she is thinking that she will reach Los Angeles at 7 hours 15 minutes on 6 January 2020. So problem number 1 is that she will not book any hotel on 5th January 2020 on Monday, because she is thinking that she will reach on 6th January. So she will definitely book for 6th January, but she will not book for 5th January. So that is the first problem. The second problem is that she will not book any activity or any sightseeing on the 5th January 2020, that is on Monday, because she is thinking that she will reach the destination on 6th January. So she will not book any sightseeing or any activities on 5th January. Now the third thing is that she won't book any cab services or any transfer for hotel or any sightseeing. She won't book any cab services for the 5th January. She will definitely book for 6th January, but she will not book any cab services for 5th January. So these are the three things that will cause so many problems, so much tension at the destination, because she might not get hotel once she will reach the destination. It may be a season time, so she will not get the hotel on her desired place. So that will be the one problem. She might not get the ticket for activities or any event. She won't get the ticket for that. All the ticket might be sold out. She won't get the cab or a cab services at the time of arrival, because in foreign countries it is required, like you have to book all these things in advance, so that there won't be any problem. If she is getting the cab at the arrival, so for that she might have to pay extra charges. So these are the problem that will panic her at the destination. Now the most important thing is that note, we can see the note here. Now when she is taking flight from Tokyo, the departure time was 21 hours 30 minutes on 5th January 2020 on Monday. And when she was actually reaching the destination, she was reaching it 14 hours 15 minutes on 5th January 2020. Right? It means that after a flight of 9 hours 45 minutes, she has reached the destination on the same day and the same date. Even she gets 7 hours 15 minutes more again for the day which she already enjoyed in the Tokyo. Right? So basically she gained 7 hours 15 minutes more. So she will be having lunch again in Los Angeles. She will be having dinner again in Los Angeles on 5th January. So here she is taking flight from Tokyo in the evening. She might have taken lunch in the afternoon, but she might not have taken dinner in Tokyo, right? So again she is reaching in the afternoon. She will have lunch again. Even dinner she will take again.